No,
Oh, right. What you guys don't see off
we
camera.
actually launched on time. I like this is the I'll say this. We did actually launch at 8 o'clock, but for some reason, yeah, technical difficulties. Hello.
Skill issues. Skill issues. My apologies to everyone. And for those that were in our Discord, yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much for the accolade of the best intro ever that no one will ever see. Yeah,
The natural ones are always the best. This one will be seen for all time, definitely. Borderkin, what are you talking about? Unbelievable. We haven't seen you in ages, man. Like, where have you been? Like, it's good to have you back.
I feel this is going to
Just
be the
say that.
Tenacious D tribute to the opening for QD. But
Uh, I will not be Jack Black in that. But yeah, I mean, we were just glad I'm here. Like, we spent, I spent the weekend up with One Dark Enigma, celebrating someone's birthday.
38 years young.
Yep. I mean, you left me on red. I'll read these. Yeah. What? Excuses, Borderkin.
He has a habit
But
of
yeah,
that.
no. Happy that I managed to make it down. The trains today in the UK, for those of you that aren't aware, were about as reliable as the trains at New Babbage, like when a new patch has been launched. So it was pretty sketchy. Definitely some clipping.
So,
But we had a
tonight's QD
pretty big drop. Yeah,
3.20.
go ahead.
3.20.2 is I'm actually losing track of these numbers. 3.24.2, isn't it now? Dropped to P2 yesterday whilst we were out, and we just freshly got out, boots on the ground, and it dropped, and we're like, no, we need to get back. Yeah, so we were racing through the day to get back. Pleasantly surprised with the UI updates, with the new MFDs. They look fantastic. Unfortunately, not been able to get in as much as we want because we were busy. I mean, we went to Verpool, we did
Well,
all sorts
you
of
were
stuff.
busy. You were dealing with, family stuff and like your kids. I managed to have a go at your rig, which is fantastic, but have a go at the patch as well. And I have to say, 4.0 is looking great.
Yeah,
Did
it's
I say
good.
4.0?
It's 4.0 code, right? We just mean we get in here and there on it,
Under
aren't
the
we?
hood.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
4.0 under the hood, but don't call it officially 4.0. It's just running on 4.0 code. So I think that means that a number of
Indeed.
bugs have like re-emerged from the cave in which they were banished to. But yeah, we'll get onto that and more.
I just want to respond to Uncle Malky. You can get places faster on bike than on train here in TX, Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, okay, that sounds pretty good. I mean, you probably need a broomstick or a dragonfly to like get around here in the UK now. It's getting that bad. Um, but yeah, I mean, generally, first experience of the new patch was the Arena Commander with the kill confirmed. I think Arena Commander itself is really starting to get a lot of population behind it, and we're starting to see, because FPS is more my gameplay, my natural gameplay. Uh, so like we're trying to get that what was it? The Day of the Vara token, and yeah, we managed to get it for both of us. Which, if you can do it, I'd recommend it. And if anyone wants a tip, if you do manage to get to the part with the flaming knife, the best thing to do is to just try and use the takedown, run behind someone and try and take them down with it. Don't slash with it because you will not kill them. You have to run behind, do a takedown. That's the best way to do it. Otherwise, you'll be there forever and you won't get that coin. Um, that's all I can say for that. But when we got into the PTU, there was a post that I saw recommending people to launch from Area 18 because that was the most stable. All other places, bar one, I can't remember which one it was, having trouble getting to the hangar. There's grayed out like pads and stuff like that. Um, so you can hire Uber Chav. It's where, oh my god. He's gonna steals your phone and you have to run across London to go. Uber Chav sounds absolutely horrific and something that I would definitely expect to happen in Hurston. Um, yeah. Thanks for that, CJ. Didn't know. um, so yeah, what Doug, you did get to sort of see a little bit of the PTU. What did you think of it?
It just looks amazing, like the MFD stuff. I have seen a little bit more that people have uncovered online. So, with the power stuff, where you are sort of deciding on just how many sort of power units you want to apply to that area of the ship, where it would be shields or weapons, there's actually a scroll across UI,
Yep.
which is no good because if you want to see something on the first column and the last column, you're not going to be able to do that. I would propose that they re-looked at the design of that UI and minimized the sort of like the horizontal distance to you know what I mean. As a graphic person yourself, you definitely know what I mean. So they need to really sort of bring that in so you can see everything at you know, at a glance.
I mean, like where I totally get that. The the arrows left and right allowing you to switch between like the new ones. Um, that's fine by me. I think the new UI looks really nice. I'm glad they've gone with those sort of blocks to show how much power is in what aspect, weapons, shields, or thrusters. The triangle really wasn't that useful. It looked good, but you know, I think this is a much better way of showing the information. Um, so you can use. So I'm trying to keep track of chat here as well. Um, but yeah, generally, it's on. Big thing is it's on building blocks now, which is their tech. To they'll be able to update that UI going forward. The really sort of nice thing that they've done though is the amount of bindings that you've got for all the new MFD sort of like controls. So when you look at this patch as a whole, you'll notice some visual changes. In terms of content, there's not a lot there, but in terms of under the hood, there is so much going on and it's really exciting and it's quite smooth. Like they're already releasing it out to um, the next wave, I believe. So you know they're going to be able to test it a lot before we actually get to uh, CitizenCon and potentially releasing 4.0 at the end of this year.
You could be a bit bummed out if you're sitting there at CitizenCon and it launches whilst we're sat there in the auditorium, and now it's playable at home. Be like, you have got to be kidding me! Like, I wonder if you'll
Um,
see anyone just like walk to the exit and go off to play.
I mean, you know what? I've seen people actually there with setups on their phones. I'm not sure what website it is, but you can like you can stream a game. I think it's like Shadow PC or something like that. And you can stream Star Citizen directly to your mobile phone. So I have been sat in like a theater in Frankfurt with a load of people like watching like Chris Roberts, but some people had like their tablet and like a wireless keyboard and mouse, and they were playing Star Citizen whilst like the stream was going on, and I was just like, my mind was just blown because these guys, you know, back what like 10, 20 years ago, we were playing Snake on mobile phones, and now people are playing Star Citizen on mobile phones if they've got the right setup. I mean, it's nuts.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely getting nuts with the setups. I'm trying to find the chap now that I linked up with at Insomnia. Basically, he did the esports event with us with the Star Citizen Racing, and then he just took himself off to the side, took off his backpack, sat on it, put a headset on, brought out a ROG Ally. This is the first time I've seen the ROG Ally. I now own one because of this incident. He gets his ROG Ally, puts it on the floor, links up his glasses to the ROG, and then he reaches down and from the flap of his backpack he pulls out and attaches, screws on these two little tiny joysticks, and he sat there like this. Like, what's Stevie Wonder doing? And I wait for him to come off, and he's like, yeah, this is VR glasses. He was running like a homebrew style VR on his ROG Ally,
VR glasses.
basically practicing the race of which he'd just like been knocked out of on his bag with Bluetooth detachable joysticks. that he built himself. He's coming on the show at some point when we do the simulator one. Yeah, it was incredible.
Like those drone races you see in like modern day, where like you just see them flying around and they got the headsets on. They're just like, I would get so motion sick with that. It's impressive to see other people do it, but I will stick with Toby eye tracker for now and a huge screen. I think that's the way I'd like to go.
Toby's definitely the
Um,
one.
yeah. Flying. One small thing for that I noticed with Area 18. I'm not sure if it's specific to this patch, but the markers for the stations, the starports, they're all like they're much clearer to see now, and they've got like beacons of light that go pretty much like there's dots going into the sky, so you can see where those dots are, and then you know where the station is. So for new players, that's going to be really really useful.
Yeah, I'm yet to get in to see all of these things. Yeah, I think tonight after I get off here, I'll be like, yeah, we'll dip in for a bit. And we'll come back stronger.
You need some of that Arena Commander because there's some updates to Arena Commander, and I recommend everyone to try it.
Have you got the patch notes up there? You got anything that's interesting from those?
Patch notes, patch notes. See what we got. Yeah, a lot of it is just like the amount of crashes they're crushing now is just ridiculous. Um, Balanced heat for ballistic weapons. So they may have touched my Inferno, which I'm gonna have to look at that and see what. Oh yeah, and our Valkyrie Liberator is not appearing in game. That's something that we both noticed.
You tried it as well.
I did.
Oh
It's not
no,
appearing. So we're missing some ships, but let's see if that changes.
we're missing the
But yeah,
ship though.
I think I've seen a lot of flack that COG have been getting because people gone, "What's the point of this patch? Like nothing really looks like it's been updated." But from what we've heard from them, is basically this whole game has been running on 3.18 code for a while, and we're now moving up to 4.0. And this is code that sort of touches on everything, and they have to make sure everything is working as it should for 4.0's arrival. So yeah, it's pretty difficult to sort of like tell more than that. We did try and find some acidic rock cave systems, um, and the new acidic rock cave systems. Couldn't find any of that at the time that we were up there, but the new character creator Chong found that you could use a Toby eye tracker for us, and we made our own characters, which I thought was fun. How did yours turn out?
I don't look like me, but when I did get a picture from the side and the front and sort of tried to model myself in the character thing, I ended up with a person that looked oddly familiar with the guy that the camera picked up. So maybe I just look really different than what I feel like I look like.
I think it's funny because you get the general shape of your face, but without the beard, eyebrows, or hair. So I look like a tic tac, like being on the screen. I was like, maybe I just go with this. Um, but yeah, Baldican just asked, do you have to say sub for wave one? You can sub for wave one,
You must
but if you
submit to our Lord and
submit,
Savior Chris Roberts.
or you can no life the game and excel in a specific area, or be like the top tiers of concierge. Um, from what I understand, that they sort of dish it out that way as well
You
to
can, yeah,
special people.
yeah, you can, but you should submit your wallet, your life, everything. Sorry if you can hear my dog going mental in the background. She's angry because people aren't submitting.
Okay, well then she's just angry because she can probably hear my voice, and she just misses me because the amount of cuddles I was given.
She misses you.
I actually just heard a little bark there. Yeah, nice. But not long now till CitizenCon,
It's
and
not.
I really want to. How many of you guys? How many tickets dropped in your inbox today?
Oh, all of them. They all dropped.
Yeah.
Just getting up. It's
CJ just
come out.
said that was a horny park.
Oh gosh. Um,
CJ, way to keep the bar high there, buddy.
always with the valid contribution. Right. So I've got some biz skins here. If you want to see them, are you interested in seeing some
Ooh.
biz?
Always am.
So how's it paying?
Unless it's that blue one that came that was kind of like
Right.
boring as hell.
Let's just get here. Stop with the Warhammer stuff, guys. You gotta stop. Last one we descended into chaos, like ridiculous. Right, we'll save
Why
that
did
to
you
the
have to
end.
say chaos? That's gonna trigger them now.
He said
Like
chaos.
honestly,
Data has said
no,
chaos in the chat.
don't repeat it. Like just deny it. It's plastic crack, guys. Stay away from it. Digital crack is so much better.
Let's move on
Like
to a different type of paint, the C1,
yeah, which looks like
purple
an
and white.
offshoot from what those chocolates like the
Quality Streets.
Quality Street. Yeah, that's like the Quality Street Biz paint. Definitely,
Can't unsee that now.
it's a bit nutty.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
We also got the F8C.
see that kind of works unless you're going into combat,
I don't know,
because
man. I
people are
don't
going to be
know.
like going target that extremely bright purple ship.
I'm not sure.
I The reason why I think it works a lot better than the previous few skins is that they actually have gone with two tones this time. It's not, I mean, like the last, I mean, not the very last one, but the two Biz skins before that were like solid blue and solid red. But at least you've got some kind of, you've got primary and a secondary color. Makes it so much more interesting, in my opinion.
Yeah, and
But
then we got the underside of the terror. Is the underside, isn't it? Yeah, of the terrapin.
oh, I mean, come on. How many people here go be like, I love the Terrapin and I'm gonna go in purple.
I don't know. I'm not. I'm not as much of a fan of those as I am this year's Halloween skins. To be fair, like, I know it's a
Uh,
lot of division online going, "Oh my god, the Joker." Um,
yeah, who sneezed on your ship?
I don't
I
know.
I have to say, like, as much as they're really weighing in heavily to the pirate thing. That just flatlines my interest right there. And the Joker, that flatlines my interest as well. Like, why can't we have some spicy UEE, like, law-abiding citizen, get shit done,
Mm,
like skins? I don't want to like the Joker skins. Like, Batman's not meant to be in the verse, but someone's gonna do it now, thanks to those skins. Like, you're gonna have people in like chat just running around going, "I'm Batman,"
I don't. I
and
don't see it as much being Joker. Yeah, I can see obviously the Joker colors, but I see it as more as that Evangelion. Yeah, I don't even know
if you
if I'm
pause
pronouncing
it
that right.
there.
I
If you
can't. I
pause
can't.
it right there,
I can't pause it. It's an
you
advert.
can't. Well, that's great because I'm pretty sure I saw Harlequin
The
like
the Zeus
piloting.
the Zeus paint looks pretty nifty in that. But the one ship no one has seen or knowingly seen that, oh, I at least haven't seen it, is the Reclaimer, and I feel a bit bad for it because I feel like it's essentially a copy pasta of the 2948. No, 49. One of them.
Not necessarily. Like
It,
the 2948, people were also critical of those skins, but
mm,
they were actually quite nicely balanced. Yes, it was pink, and you got a lot of masculine people in this game that really can't stand the color pink for I don't know what reason, but like you got monochromatic with like pink being it was kind of like it was almost secondary color, but
yeah.
you know, I people still looking for them on the market, so they're still selling. Um,
Well, now they can get their very own 2954 version of it.
yeah, Uncle Malky just said black and pink can look really cool when it's done well.
Yeah.
It can like there's an 80% 20 what's it 80-20% rule. There's like if you have one of something, it could be really boring. But if you've got like black at 80% and then 20% pink, that could really work. Um,
So, what do you think of the
and I
60
think
30 10?
60, 30, 10 on an off day. Yeah, sure, it works.
I think it'd be an interesting take. I still think they should come up with these color schemes beforehand and say, right, okay, these are what the ships are gonna look like, and then you get to vote on what it's gonna look like, as opposed to just a shot in the dark and not know. Um, would it affect your decision making when you're voting?
Um, I think that's kind of, if we were to do that, because the demographic of the game is very similar. Like, you get 50 of us into the channel, and guaranteed 85% of us will probably like Arnold Schwarzenegger films.
Mm,
That if you were to give everyone a chance to vote on something, majority of them will go for a pirate skin, or I don't know, something that, you won't be able to have variety if you just let the community have its say, because I think at the moment the community is very sort of hell bent on, I want red, I want blood,
mm.
let's do this. Um,
Yeah,
the
so what Malk is saying in the chat now is use the theme colors. And if you recall last year's IAE announcement, it had the theme behind the text. Um, allow players to deduce their own from that. See how many of them go into Blender and apply a similar style and say, oh, this is what I think the ship is going to look like, and build a bit of hype and some conversation around it. Whereas this one was just very much like yeah, it's time. There you go. Off you go. Vote.
Yeah, because I mean, these things are pretty much designed to be done um, at some kind of speed. Uh, and if you bring the community into the discussion, you're not going to please everyone.
Mm,
So, and also if you stick with sort of like the same community wanting colors, there'll be colors that won't necessarily. I mean, we'd probably all be going for black and yellow, like, or I don't know, black and gold, or red and silver. That the color palettes probably won't be that varied, because people that like pink will be definitely drowned out, and people that like green, they could be drowned out as well. And you got to have some variety in there, otherwise everything's going to look the same in game.
mm.
Um,
What would you choose
Black red will win every year. What would I choose?
if you could choose
I
like
like
two
yellow.
colors on the 80/20?
Um, 80/20. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see a switch on the yellow. I think yellow's really strong. Um, Black and yellow is always like a good color combination. But one of my favorite biz skins was the 2950, like the white, black, and yellow paint. That was really really nice. So yeah, if it had to be 80/20, I'd probably say I'm going to mix it up. 80% yellow and then 20% black, because we've already got a lot of black and gold
Mm.
ships. So just to make it look nice, but
All black does look quite nice on some ships though. But there's a lot of good
or
good
it
decisions in chat right now. So you got purple or blue with gold from Lloyd. I'd like to see purple and gold and just see how well that would be pulled off. But blue and gold, Invictus each year. We've already got that on a lot of ships, and it looks fantastic.
I think
But as a
one of the
Biskin,
things,
people might feel a bit cheated.
yeah. But last year, what did go well was they had some kind of like decal, like over the top of the skin, so they didn't just have the color, but they had some sort of pattern with it. And I'd like to see more of that. I thought the first ever champion Best in Show, which was the Caterpillar, had champion on the side of it, and I think they need to continue with that, because it's really nice if you have that ship and you've got the skin that says champion on the side. You're just like, yeah, people value this ship, they voted for it, and it looks like that. So
Yeah, a bit extra for the champion.
definitely, yeah.
Mm,
Even if it's just champion writ on the side, I think like 2954 champion, or
yeah.
BIS champion, that would be sick.
I'm definitely with Borderkin on the Argo Orange. It's one of my favourites. Imagine that on the Valkyrie.
Or- Orange is really nice.
Look close
I
enough.
think Argo on the exterior, it's orange, works really well. I think on the interior, it could probably tone it down a little bit and work more with the lighting. But you've got like orange everywhere. It's gonna be like some like little chef from Wish.
Little chef. Oh my gosh, I remember going to him as kids.
Yeah,
Right, what else
the
we got
orange seating.
in chat? Black and gold for the Black Legion. Yeah, that'd be nice. Black and gold is really nice.
More orange.
Right,
No, thank you.
we need a lot more Invictus skins. There's definitely. I think someone did a mock-up of the C1 Invictus colors, and it was essence. It's so beautiful. Would it be nice if we had sort of like a, a voting system where for Invictus only, where it was like you voted with your wallet. So those that bought into those particular ships, it was like you didn't know it, but we've been monitoring this, and here's your top four or three, and here's your champion, and it's the C1, and yeah, like
Yeah,
those get
I think
distributed.
there should be. I think that would be really cool. Like, I think we should keep, like best in show should be kept how it is because I think having that choice of the vote is great. But there definitely could be a call for the top three most bought ships of the year and the top three least bought ships of the year. So you get to see both sides, and it might give the ones at the bottom a bit of sympathy, and people go, "Actually, no, this is shit. I'm gonna melt it, or I'm gonna buy it." Like,
Mm,
depending on how people feel. Um, I
that's
think
fair.
that'd be pretty cool.
Earning in game for military events. Yeah, we've covered stuff like that before. If more stuff was available in game for like, oh, you've achieved this, here you go, brilliant. Hot pink and fluorescent yellow. You've got to hurt the eyes as you fly by.
Yeah,
Shoot that ship out of the sky!
it's like if you
More!
want to have like a whole D transporting refreshers or something like that in space, because it aren't refreshers like the sweet, aren't they pink and yellow? That kind of like two tone
Something like,
disgusting.
yeah. Yeah, and it comes
Yeah,
with the powder on it, and
absolutely
starting to sound
disgusting.
like I'm describing cocaine now, but
Here we
British
go.
ambulance
And
skins. I believe I've seen a mock up for a CAR a couple of years ago, and it looked incredible. Absolutely gib now. Like, that was
you say
incredible. I'm gonna see if I can
you
find it.
say you say Gib now, but I could exactly. I don't even work for SIG, but just understanding how like like copyright works, anything from real life getting into this game is going to be a big hell no. So
It didn't say
can't
NHS on
go.
it or anything. It's, you know.
But British ambulance, like, I mean, we've got like something for the CAR already, which is like white, red, and a little bit black. That could be an ambulance skin. Um, a Biz Cutty blue Battenberg. Yeah, I think CJ's nailed it with the Battenberg, like the quad, pink and yellow.
Our American friends in chat, have you ever had Battenberg? Why has it got a different name over there? I don't know.
No, I think Battenberg is Battenberg. Um,
I can't find the skin.
I think decals are where it's at. Decals will definitely open up a lot more. Like, look at the Hornet Heartseeker, like the pin-up girl style artworks that you could get, or like if you had a Vanguard, you could get the shark mouth type thing going on, like where the guns are. Like decals are gonna really allow people to customize it, but we haven't seen much of them in game. And from what chat is saying, I totally agree with it. They could be like you have your skin and then you have like a decal slot or something like that, and decals could be rewards from various missions or reputation. That would be really sick. Battenberg.
Yeah. So for those that don't know what the British ambulance currently looks like, it's a bit similar to this. So like a yellow
That's
with
from GTA, isn't it?
it is with a high vis yellow and green. Yeah, this is GTA 5 mod, but this is essentially what it looks like in a game. Unfortunately, you can't find the CAR. I believe it's the CAR, but Joe, they could do a charity event where it's for like medical stuff, and it's like, yeah, okay, cool. These are the skins that you can buy, limited time only, for this charitable cause, and then off you go.
Are you saying that the skin will be the same as the charity?
No, you raise money through the sale of the skins for a charity.
Yeah, but that they can't put anything like real. So like, if it's like Red Cross, that would get
Right,
flagged.
so British Red Cross is actually a copyrighted thing. Not many people know about it, but a lot of things have been taken down because they were just willing to use the red with the white cross, thinking it's
Yeah.
a medical sign, but actually it's not. It's more nuanced than that. It's also a protected symbol by the Geneva Convention, meaning you can't just use it. However, this is just a color scheme. I highly doubt that
Okay.
they've gone and copyrighted this color scheme.
Okay. I assume it'd be a collaboration rather than just winging it, though.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. That would be
Now,
the only way that they'd be able to put it in. Like, I mean, look what they did with the closest representations of that would be the AMD Mustang and the Intel Saber Raven. Like, they did a partnership with Intel, but they don't have Intel on the Saber Raven, as far as I'm aware. It's just Intel Blue, like for the color. Um,
but now on to the more important one, the Battenberg.
uh,
This is the Battenberg sponge cake with marzipan.
I hate Battenberg, man.
I'm sure Battenberg hates you, but
Oh my god.
I happen to love Battenberg. Battenberg definitely is in love with me. Yeah. I agree with
Cheesecake is
Data
where
there.
it's
I saw that and I was like, chocolate Battenberg? Really? I don't know. But Malky, have you had Battenberg before? And if not, I'll make sure I get you some for CitizenCon.
I hate this chat, man. This chat's gonna drive me up the bloody
Battenberg
wall.
is fantastic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no copyright in Battenberg.
Oh, there definitely is.
I want to see more cake in game. Definitely more cake.
Why don't
And pizza
why
you
don't
can
we
eat.
get why don't we just, scrap it and get a Papa John's Whole E? Why don't we just go for it? That Papa John's green with Papa John's along the side of it and just be a giant pizza delivery thing. How about that, chat? How do you like them apples?
I like cakes more.
Ah, nope. Can it be thrown in a harbour? More in-game brand skins would be cool. In-game brand skins would be sweet. Which brands would you like to see? I think for me, what's it? Whammers, the burger company, just because the amount of innuendo in one name. I can't be the only one that's thought that, right?
I don't know. Let chat decide.
Chat, Whammers, the burger brand in game. Do you think that is a saucy name or what? Yes, you are the. Okay, everyone ignore what CJ's saying because he's always like trying to set fire to the chat.
Wait, hold on. This
Whammers
isn't
is
real.
fine.
This no way is that real. The Big
What?
Benny's variant of the Reliant. This.
That was some artwork. I think that was April Fool's Day thing.
Right, okay. Because I would 100% go out and buy that ship and that paint.
Yeah, honestly, if they do that paint for the whole D, I think I would pick it up for the whole D. Can you just imagine like an Aurora-sized Benny's noodle like character on the side of your ship?
Like that.
Look at those eyes. Yeah.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to someone very special sent me a Benny's vending machine, and I'm waiting for the day I can put that in the hangar and go into my little break room area.
I'm waiting for the day that I get boarded, and I'll just have a tractor beam and I just send that thing down the hallway at 0G. It picks up momentum and it takes someone out.
CJ's already gone through this with me. It's like because it's like an item I guess you could lose, so you can get it back. He's going to put them on the ship, and then as people are chasing you, he's going to just send them out the back.
Well, like
He's put look, Whammers, size 9 torps. I think he's talking about the Benny vending machine things. Here you go, send them.
say one of the Torbs has got to be Whammers Deluxe on the side of it. That'd be nice. Torpedo Burrito, though, that's another brand, and that would go well with torpedoes if you could paint torpedoes like that.
Now, I don't know if it's still live,
Yes.
but I am on the website and I still have something in my cart from earlier. This, the Hartwell Music Sentinel 88G, along with a lot of other rare stuff, appeared earlier on the site, and I was like, add to cart, go, let's go, baby.
We tried to add 2. Like, honestly, something. I mean, chat definitely. I've never seen two grown men lose their absolute shit in the space of like a few minutes. What happened? There was like something happened to your hangar,
Yeah.
and like the store page and every single package or ship ever released was available, bar from like the Idris M and the Valkyrie
Um,
Liberator and the Star Kitten Dragonfly.
yeah, there's a few things that weren't available, but I mean, we can. Let me just grab a couple of the
But
screenshots from
I
earlier.
saw packs there that were available at like the Frankfurt Citizen Con and were only available to people in attendance for that Citizen Con. Can you give the link?
Uh,
Maybe CJ. Maybe if you work for it and if you're good.
right, okay. So yeah, this is what the storefront looked like. This is just a screenshot that I took. As you see, testing SKE for testing
Okay.
shit. Do not use $1.
Yeah. So what's that? Top row, third column. That's definitely hilarious. And then bottom row, first on the left. I think that is something that is.
There you go. Capture Vandal.
There we go. So that's pretty crazy. Um,
We had the item
these are
screen
current.
as well. You
Yep.
see where I added it to the cart, the SXSW skin from many moons ago. What else was there? I can't remember that. But yeah, super
Super awesome
awesome.
Aurora MR
What
1000 USD.
bargain, mate? Bargain. Yeah, close up of the test SKU. But yeah, so fun times. We got a bit excited, but couldn't complete the checkout unfortunately. Imagine if
I'm
we
getting
could.
verb.
Just imagine. Oh, they'd refund it automatically, but can you just imagine?
No, 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 no. Bring that piano back. Like, let's bring some culture to this
Hmm.
damn game. Not everything needs to have a skull on it. But now I've said that, they're going to bring a black Sentinel 88G with a skull on the top. I'm pretty sure, because that's what's been happening lately.
It's a white
Um,
piano, isn't it?
skull piano. Yeah, it's a what piano?
It's a white piano, isn't it?
Yeah, it's white. Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
it was
bring
originally.
out. Please bring out a black one. Just bring out a black. The white can be rare. People really want it, but like, just give me a black one. I want one for my hanger.
Yeah, that could definitely work. But it originally was sold with the Constellation Phoenix, and
Yes.
I really wish I picked
Well, I
one
think it
up.
was bundled with the OCE versions.
Yes, it was for the LTI one, and then you could actually buy it standalone as well, like you saw there.
Hmm. I think they're trying to build this culture of if something comes into the store, you're gonna buy it in mass as well.
Never used to be like that, but yeah, you're not wrong.
Give me Davy Jones's organ. That'd be good.
How we got quite a decent question here. Piranha Squirrel, how much for a night of passion with Chris Roberts, and what would you expect from that store in return? And
Is he just speaking out loud, or is that a genuine question for someone?
I think it's a question for both of us.
I mean, I don't swing that way, but like, definitely take the dude out for some drinks and have a real nice chat with the gentleman.
I mean,
How about you? You take it all the way,
s-
second base at
s-
least.
not for a Sentinel 88G,
No,
but
but for a
like
night
you
of
said,
passion with.
drinks, drinks. Nice chat. Yeah, and depending what's in store.
Can I put? I can't seem to get the link in, but I'm sure I can find somewhere to post.
What did
This a screenshot.
GFA just walk into? Let's just. I don't want to be that guy from Scary Movie 3, but let's show that again. Let's let's go back and show the store images and stuff like that.
Oh, we got to go back and do that. I think I've closed them all. Give me a minute to get back up.
Chris Roberts has already violated my wallet. Anything else would just be foreplay. Oh my god.
Lovely.
Oh, Uncle Malky. Well, just
Okay.
say uncle.
Well, we're going to step back in
Uncle.
time, so get ready to the rewind. And GFA, just for you, buddy. So earlier on today, we were perusing the store and we came across everything ever that was really on sale that's worth money, and we got
Every,
excited. Here's just a
every,
couple of
can I?
screenshots we took. So this was of the standalone ship store. Then we had the add-ons store. So as you can see, the Hartwell Music Sentinel 88G was in stock, as was the SXSW skin for the Aurora. You could add them to your cart.
Warden.
Unfortunately, you couldn't check out because it wouldn't allow you. We also come across the Captured Vandal LTI, the super awesome Aurora MR bonus pack for like 1,000. Wow, much cheap. And the test SKU for testing shit, do not use. So somehow it only happened to me because it didn't happen for Eason.
Also, you have to. There was the what was it? The Warden BUK, the Battlefield upgrade kit as well.
Yes, that was on there as well.
And there was the Pioneer early reserve. They had a lot of early reserve slots, which is ships that get released and are only buyable by people that attend things like CitizenCon. So
Mm.
when you're at CitizenCon, they have a reserve pool of ships that everyone in attendance can purchase from, and it's at a discount. So yeah, I didn't get to purchase the Pioneer in Frankfurt when that released, and I have to tell you now, if I could go back in time, I probably would have purchased 5, just from what they're worth now. But yeah, see the test items I've seen in some of the production systems I've worked in.
You can't just put that and leave it at that. Mm-mm. Nuh-uh.
What do you think makes that Aurora so special, though, to be 1,000? Like, do you think it's got like the Idris gun, sort of like converted into a small ballistic
It's just the
cannon?
Idris gun with a tiny cockpit attached to it.
Yeah,
One time use only, disposable ship.
it's got like 2 size 2s, but those size 2s are like shrunken, like spinal mounted Idris things. So the Aurora just flies around and just like taps capital ships.
Okay. Right, so here's a question that I quite like to go down the path of. So here's a topic. Do you think they will put more land grants in the store when the next base building vehicle when the next base building vehicles, I guess, means lands, and will there be an SC Gold Rush? So the at the very bottom of that add-on page was the land claims, the $50 ones. So I mean, they're going to bring them back in for sure. I am interested to
Are
see.
we sure?
Yeah, of course they are, because not enough people will have them. They're going to sell them,
Well,
aren't they? Let's face it.
yeah, but we don't know how the base building functionality is going to work,
They sold them
and
before, they're not, unless you're going to
the
refund, right?
yeah, well, look what they did with the upgrade, the F7A Mark One, right? They did a $20 upgrade. People bought it. Nothing happened of it, so they went, "Oh shit! You know what? We'll give you a full-on F7A Mark One, because of that. Because we're not actually going to do the upgrade." It's the same with the Battlefield upgrade kits for the Vanguards. They've been out for donkeys, and nothing's actually happened. I think for base building, they've sold those beacons, and we won't hear anything more from them until like base building is more fleshed out. And I think there might be a chance that they won't sell them, like they'll just be buyable by like in game, and it was an early backer thing.
That is the rumor on the markets, and that's why land claims no longer are going for silly money. But will there be a gold rush to find land? Absolutely. We're in two minds as to whether to go over sort of like base defense videos and stuff before base building really comes out or after. I think it'll be more beneficial if we do it after, so you can go through the process as opposed to talking about it sort of like in theory. Looking at the lay of the land, CJ will know exactly what I'm talking about, but you look at the lay of the land, your avenues in and out, like your cover from air, cover from ground. Yeah. One of the best.
How to set it.
Yeah, one of the best locations you could have, I guess, would be like crater, and you inhabit inside that crater, build up,
Right.
have air defense on the sides, and yeah, make sure you've got overlapping arcs and stuff. But you also want to make sure that people don't find it, which is going to be a difficult one.
And also that's difficult if you want to create like like a trading hub, because I think a lot of they mentioned like um ha- uh, like uh, player bases in safer areas like Stanton won't be making much of a turnover. But if you do it in Pyro and you've got the defenses for it, they'll be making more of a turnover. So it might be a case that you just make it in. I personally would like to build one on Daymar and make it like a mining colony, and then you've got people coming by, refining, mining, selling. You just make a trading hub.
Mm.
That would be sick.
In theory, yes, it would be harder to find when you implement more systems into the game because there's more space to cover. If you're looking for someone specific, yeah, a lot harder to find them. But I think generally we're going to be able to find a lot of people really easily. I don't think
I
it's going to be so
think
much of a big secret.
I think what might happen is when we see Pyro released, like the security in Pyro is going to be pretty much not non-existent apart from around the jump gate.
Mm.
Um, but when it comes to having that as an option, they we could probably see Crusaders security get a big improvement, so there is a place for newer players to come and enjoy and not be harassed by other pirates as easily as they used to be able to. Especially when reputation gets dialed in more, that's going to really protect stuff. So base building, will there be a rush? I think there'll be a rush for like the safest areas, because everyone's going to want to build their base and they're not going to want to have to worry about getting too much security to protect it. So I think you'll see places like Daymar, Yella, they'll just get built up really quickly because people just want to see that uh, gameplay functionality. Microtech too, that's going to be a popular one.
Where do you think you'll? Well, no, you've already said you want to do yours on Daymar, don't you?
Well, I know because I was very lucky with my Pioneer. Uh, a friend in the org actually helped me source my one. And as a sort of like a part of the deal was whatever construction materials I get with the pack, we'll use to make his base first. And his base, I'm not going to say exactly where, but it's going to be on Microtech. So yeah, we're going to be 3D printing, drinking cups of tea and whiskey, like on Microtech when base building comes out, and I can't wait for it, man. Crafting and base building is going to be insane, and we're getting close to there now.
Yeah, we are. Well, we feel like we are anyway. We'll find out more in just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks now to go. I'm excited.
2 weeks. My God.
How are we
Yeah,
there like so soon? Right,
goes quickly.
it really does, doesn't it? So what we got? There's one more up somewhere. So there's an event that we are also running just before CitizenCon over at Fanboy 3. We will have Tom on from Squadrons next weekend for the QD, where he will take you through
Such
the
a
game.
positive dude.
Such an amazing guy. But he is going to be setting up. We're helping out from 11 till 4 on the Thursday, Friday before SitCon. And visitors to the store will get a special card each. Stand around, learn the game, collect the cards, and just chat, just be. There's gonna be a lot of stuff happening around bar citizens. People drinking in the evening, but there was nothing really planned for the day, so there's this that you can come down and engage with. And the cards are really beautiful.
Well, hold on. Here you go.
As if you just had yours to hand. I had to reach for mine. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see
Fair.
those, but they are absolute. Too many lights. Oh no. Oh no.
Uh,
You see Galaxy.
I don't want to touch it, but I have to because I'll show you guys.
They're incredible. And these are
No.
all, like, you can play games with these, and the game is really, really interesting. Lots of strategy involved, lots of thing. Right, where are we going? How have we got to there? Anything Mark Hamill says is a scam. Oh, 2 weeks until Mark Hamill comes to that stage and says it's all a scam, go home. Yeah, well, we'll see.
I I saw someone on Facebook go, "Star Citizen's a scam. Don't fall for it." I had a look at this person's profile picture, and like their banner was of Star Citizen, and like they'd been just posting no end. I'm like, why are you still here? If you feel like that, like if you really feel you've been scammed, like go to the gym, write a letter of complaint, do all that. But like, why? I just don't get why those people just hang around in Facebook. But hey, each to their own, right?
I've just found a really interesting video. Um, you ever notice how when you get in your Aurora, you're like, oh, you really feel like them wings should flick out? Someone that's taken theirs into Kerbal and created the Aurora MR, and then
Can I just ask how many Kerbals were killed in the making of that Aurora?
I don't know, I'd like to know, but he puts the wings out, and what happens? Whoa,
Oh,
it
wait, is that
flaps.
like a? It's like the ornithopter from Dune.
Yeah, I do like Kerbal. I haven't tried the second one yet, but at least we now know why they don't extend the wings.
Well, because the big brother of the Aurora would be very disappointed in it, because that's the thing that it has to do. The Scorpius.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Aurora's there to get like ridiculed and laughed at, and some people will love it, and then the big brother turns up and goes, "You've been laughing at my little brother," and then yeah. Did you notice in the patch notes? One thing that I didn't flag, but the Hornet series has had a debuff in its hull HP and also engine HP.
Sorry, which one is that? Just the
So
one.
all Hornets.
Mark 1 and Mark
That's
2.
Yep, all Hornets. The Hornet series has received. It's got less health than it did before on both like the hull and the engine. So, yeah,
Not a fan. Not a fan. Well, I'm a fan of
keep those
this.
shields up.
Just Twitter is live tonight. Like, look at this concept art, like an APC. That is a heavy APC.
That kind of reminds me of the Spartan, with the way the door is and stuff like
Yeah,
that, but just a lot bigger.
just a roaming
You know,
patrol center. Imagine you just open up the front, out comes like a Storm AA.
I would like to see the back
It's a
sort of like
fatless.
I'd like to see that be like a medium version of the ballista. The fat.
There's other angles as well. I'm doing a bit to get out my head now. Fatless. Why? Oh man.
Well, it drools in Java. Yeah, it does look like a sandcrawler. That's correct.
Yeah, that would be really nice though.
It's like the what was it? That vehicle in Halo called the Elephant.
I don't know.
Any Halo fans out there? It might fit in the C3. Oh, can you imagine a C3? I don't even know what that'd be like, but I'd like to see it. Board can love the elephant.
Okay,
Yep.
news to everyone
Elephant. Yeah.
from the community. Buzzkiller has finalized 3.24.2 PTU bindings, so make sure you go and visit his post. I'll grab the link and drop that into the chat now for you. Hopefully that does work. But yeah,
I mean,
solid member of the community.
yeah, I used a lot of his stuff. I started out on T16s and I moved up to Verpools. But I will say, do try and make the controls how you would prefer to play, because we all play differently. And
Yes, we
I
do.
think
I disagree with his
like
controls.
trying your control set at the weekend nearly gave me a stroke. Like you had the roll, and you had like on the other side you had your like the yaw, and I was just like, I'm going keyboard and mouse all weekend.
So yeah, I have strafe forward and back and roll left and right on my left stick, and then pitch up and down. Your left and right, and then strafe left and right on my right, which is confusing to a lot of people that sit there and go, "Oh, it's weird how I can go from Star Citizen and then into like Flight Simulator, and then everything's on my right, apart from Thrall." Weird how
Yeah,
my brains work, isn't it?
my left one is all my strafe, and my strafe up and down is on the twist. and then on my right it's my pitch, my yaw, and my roll. Um, yeah, love it. It's like being a turret, and it feels right for space. Here we go.
I'm getting less Star Citizen stuff in my feed now. I'm way more Warhammer stuff.
We don't need that.
I know. There's some other drama that seems to be unfolding. I'll check all this out, and then yeah. So that's us at just under an hour. Timekeeping on
Yep.
point today.
And I think it might be before the next time we have our next QD. It might be possible that we see this patch is actually could have gone live by then. Maybe. I mean, they're already in.
So is it in Wave 2 already, or is it lining up for Wave 2?
I think it's in Wave 2. I'll have to double check.
You got me there, Data. That's for sure.
Okay, here we go. We currently have new 3.24.2 building cooking for PTU release to Wave 1, potentially Wave 2 later today, and that was of 6 hours ago. So, and the moment I said that, that message just got taken down from the testing chat. What the hell?
Maybe it's live.
On the message of the day, there's like two things. Yeah, maybe it is live. Who knows?
Stay tuned.
Wait, people are talking about how do you update, restart the launcher. It came for me. Okay, I think we might have just had an update. Yeah, I'm seeing an update on my launcher.
It's time to go and
What a
jump
time
into
to
the
finish.
verse. What is this? The match of the day.
Put your plastic shit down.
I haven't
Grab
got
your keyboard and mouse. I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to chat. Like, Warhammer is fine, it's great. We were all there, we all did it. But this game needs you. It needs you to test, it needs you to bloody enjoy it, and you will bloody enjoy it. Please.
Right. Let's just hold on a second and see just how big this update's going to be.
I can see it is around about it's a 4 gigabyte update. Data swarmy heresy.
For the Emperor.
Gotta exterminatus this chat if we don't get more content from Star Citizen in here.
Oh yeah, 4.9 gig update. When are we going to get Pyro? Come on! I can easily see this being, you're in Stanton in 4.0 essentially. They just flick a switch and it's just like Pyro is unlocked for all.
Stop it.
Stop it, Ron. Stop.
Oh, if you want to collect skulls, CJ, I really recommend you try out the new the kill collection in Arena Commander. Everyone should go and then give it their best. If you manage to get to the top of the game that you're playing in, you get the Day of the Vara coin, and it's only on for a limited time. So if you like to kill and see people die and get like green floating skulls and collect them, today is your day. Go play.
Yes, you do have to win the round. Or have a friend who's very good at FPS come and stay around your house and do it for you.
Thank you.
Magnus, hello, 07. I suggest you try the new ship combat because it is very different. What's happened? What's changed? Hit me up, brother. Yeah. Hit me with the news because this is the first time I'm hearing this.
Is there any way that we can bring him in as a special guest speaker quickly?
Well, he's a member. It's been a while. Yeah, let me check, see if he is here.
Magnus, are you available right now? Can we call upon you? I feel it's like the dove from above from, what's it? Like
It's just really dumbed down. More? Even more? No way. I know they slowed it down even more. Oh, he's in the shop. Okay, never mind. Look, it's been an hour. Let's hold it there. Let's all go and
It's
enjoy
really
the
dumbed down.
PTU to those that are either wave 1 stroke maybe wave 2. If you're not, submit yourself, submit the wallet to our Lord and Savior Chris Roberts, and we will see you in the verse. Any last things from you?
I don't know. There's too much pressure. It's I don't know what to say when there's a 30k. So ah,
I don't know if there's been a 30k tonight.
oh, oh my God, this stuff works. It's actually working. The code is working.
It is.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Here's to 4.0. Enjoy the game and try out that flight model and leave nice, consistent, and clear feedback. Because they'll accept that. But if you're sort of like just saying like this is shit and you're not giving any kind of constructive feedback, they'll just probably delete it or not even listen to it. Um, wow. I mean, at least I'm not ginger, CJ. I'm just gonna throw that in there. You know, I'd rather be thinning ginger.
Right, okay. We go call it there. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care.
Oh no, he's jumped in chat. All right, take care, guys.
I'm not
Bye.
ginger.
Bye, everyone.